Super morning, children. These days, your mornings must really be super as you all are enjoying your studies at home. Children, staying home is the need of an hour presently. But you don't worry, you are not going to miss your studies in any case. Okay, now let's get started. In our previous module, we learned what is data and information. Hope you all remember. Let's recall once. Data is a collection of raw facts and figures, and such processed data is known as information. Today, we will study different data storage units. Majority of us know two languages, that is Hindi and English. Yes or no? Yes. Now, I am giving you one code. Just read it. What happened? Not able to read? Yes, just because it is written in the language which you cannot understand. Similarly, computer also understands only machine language. Whatever we feed into the computer, it gets converted into a machine understandable code called machine code. A computer can understand only two states, on and off. On is represented by 1 and off is represented by 0. These digits are called binary digits. The data is stored in the computer memory in the form of bits and is measured in bytes. Okay, children, to make it more clear, I'll ask you few things. Suppose you go with your mother to a grocery shop to buy some sugar. How are you going to ask for it? Very simple. You will say, please give me 2 kgs of sugar. Yes or no? Yes. You went to a tailor and gave a cloth to him to stitch a dress for you. So, to know the length of the cloth, what is the tailor going to ask? How many meters of cloth it is? Isn't it? Yes. So, what are you going to tell? 4 meters. Then a milkman came to your home to give you some milk. So, to tell him the quantity, that how much milk you require, what are you going to say? 2 liters, please. Children, by now I hope you have understood what I am trying to explain. To measure different things in our daily lives, we use different units. So, computer memory also has some units. Let's see the chart. 8 bits, which means a combination of zeros and ones, is equal to 1 byte. Then 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte, 1 KB. 1024 kilobytes is equal to 1 megabyte, 1 MB. 1024 megabytes is equal to 1 gigabyte, 1 GB. 1024 gigabytes is equal to 1 terabyte, 1 TB. 1000 terabytes is equal to 1 petabyte, 1 PB. 1024 petabytes is equal to 1 exabyte, 1 EB. 1024 exabytes is equal to 1 zettabyte, 1 ZB. 1024 zettabytes is equal to 1 yottabyte, 1 YB. I hope the units are clear to you all. Our next topic is computer memory. Computer memory is of two types. It is just like a human brain, as a human brain is capable of storing the things permanently and temporarily. Similarly, computer can also make use of both temporary and permanent memory. See children, we can understand it in this manner. There are some things which you remember since your childhood, but there are some things which you tend to forget easily. So, the things which you remember since your childhood, they retain in the permanent memory of your brain, and the things which you forget were there in your temporary memory of the brain. Temporary memory is the internal memory, which is also known as the main memory or the primary memory. And secondary memory is an external memory about which I'll be explaining you later on. Let's see the chart. Memory is divided into two: internal or primary memory, external or secondary memory. Internal memory is divided into RAM and ROM, and external memory has different examples like hard disk, CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc, flash drive, which is also known as pen drive, and memory card, and much more. About the external memory, we'll be studying in our next module. Right now, we'll be studying primary memory. Computer cannot work without primary memory. It is further divided into two parts: RAM, random access memory, ROM, read-only memory. RAM is both read and write memory. It is just like a blackboard where a new data can be overwritten. It is volatile in nature, and the information stored in this memory is lost when you turn off the computer or the power goes off. We can also compare it with a calculator, where information exists only till it is on. The moment you turn off the calculator, all the data disappears. Now, let us understand what is ROM. ROM is read-only memory. The data in ROM can be read by the CPU, yes, Central Processing Unit, but it cannot be modified or changed. It is a non-volatile memory. It means that it holds the information even when the power is switched off, and it stores large amount of data as compared to RAM. So we can conclude by saying that both RAM and ROM are internal memory, and the basic difference between them is that RAM is a read-write memory and ROM is a read-only memory. I hope by now you must have understood the different data storage units and different types of memory. Now there is a homework for you all. Don't worry, you have to do it just now, and it's very simple. In your notebook, you are going to draw the memory chart very neatly, and you will learn the full form of the units given there. So children, please do your work carefully, complete it and post your pictures. We'll be meeting with some more interesting topics in our next module. Till then, stay home, stay safe.